Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. This is Quita from AtHomeWithQuita, and here I share tips on how to plan a balanced life. So if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. So today's video is going to be all about how to do those things that you just don't want to do. I'm going to be sharing with you 8 tips that may be able to help. So let's get into it. So every adult, including you, have put off tasks that they know they need to do just because they simply don't want to. We are all guilty of it, and we even try to come up with explanations and excuses as to why our reasoning is valid and not doing those things. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some tips that may be able to get you motivated so that you can just go for it and start chipping away at those tasks that you know need to be done, but you don't necessarily feel as motivated to do them. So first, you have to agree that it is an important task and it is worth doing. Every task has a clear result. What is that result? Ask yourself things like, will this help someone I care about? Would it make the world a better place? Or could it help me to get even closer to my goal? The good thing is that most tasks are rarely worthless. So you should be able to find an answer to the question. And a lot of times you don't do things because you're just afraid of failing. Everyone makes mistakes and fails, but sometimes you just don't know how to deal with that failure. But just try to face your fear and accept it and start moving forward. It's important to be in charge of that fear and not let that fear overtake you. Number 2. Don't try and be the best. It's impossible. Did you know that children are less afraid of making mistakes than adults, especially when trying something new? Why do you think that is? Because a child just doesn't know what perfect looks like, so he makes up his own. As soon as you stop thinking about how society has made you look, you'll be successful. And remember, results aren't as important as plans. So try not to think about what will happen. Just do something. Right now, the most important thing is to just get to work and keep going in the right direction. If you do that, everything else will work out. Number 3 is to set limits. Freedom is great, but not always. Setting limits for yourself will help you get through something hard and not very fun much more quickly. When you get down to it, pay as much attention as you can, which makes it easier. Keep the internet, gadgets, TV, and other noises to a minimum. Number 4 is to take it step by step. Everyone knows how hard it is to start something new. And the first step is always the hardest, especially when we're talking about something that isn't always fun and easy. Start with a small step and make sure to pat yourself on the back when you complete that small step. And then take another small step. And soon you'll get used to the way things work and you won't want to stop until you reach the finish line. Number 5, don't let your mind guide you. It's in our nature to avoid doing things that are hard and boring. So our brain is always on the lookout for distractions. When you're doing something you're interested in, outside noise stops being important to your brain and it gets blocked. When you need to force yourself to do something boring, you have to stop your brain from trying to get you to do something else. Turn off the TV, put away your smartphone and tablet, computer, and don't check your email or social media accounts. As soon as you get used to doing the work, your brain will start to settle down and stop looking for ways to get out of it. Number 6. Look for gratitude. There are so many good things about looking for gratitude. For instance, if you're doing this for work, just think you have a job, right? Be grateful for that. You have enough money to buy food and you have a place to live. And imagine your life without all of those things. Or you could find other ways to be thankful. It's a way to learn from that task, to get better. And so just be mindful while you're doing it. Number 7 is to think of the long-term effects or benefits. Let's say you know that you should eat better and work out more. In this case, putting things off won't help you. Your body will get worse the longer you wait. And so it's easy to stay in your comfort zone, but staying in your comfort zone doesn't help you in the long run. So the trick is to think about the long-term benefits or effects of doing that particular task. So when you want to learn how to do something you don't want to do, or you just need some motivation, think about how your actions or lack thereof will affect you tomorrow or 10 to 20 years from now. And finally, tip number 8 is to make a schedule of the steps. Whether you have a physical calendar like I do or a digital calendar, there are some of you out there. Take the time to write your tasks on specific days. So when you wake up and look at what to do, be able to see all of those tasks that need to get done. If you write them down on your daily schedule, your daily to-do list, it's more likely that you'll get those things accomplished. And you'll feel more motivated when you can cross things off, which may help you to stay on track as you learn how to do those things that you just don't want to do. So those are my 8 ways, which I hope have been some form of motivation for you to just get up and start doing things that you may not necessarily want to do, but you know you have to do them, and you know that they're good for you, and you know that they're going to contribute to a goal of yours maybe, or just making your life better in some way. So hopefully these tips helped, which means you'll give me a thumbs up on this video. And if you're new here, you'll consider subscribing to my channel. And of course, please come back and catch another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.